Today, guys, I'll be doing my first project for Christmas in July, and I figure I'll go ahead and try my Cricut Joy and create some of the Christmas cards that they have in their Cricut Access section. So I unboxed the Cricut Joy and I used the sample project that they had in the kit, and that was the only time I used the Cricut Joy. So I figure let's go ahead and give it a try and create some Christmas cards. So if you're interested in seeing that, please do stick around. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Claudette with Miss Puff Creative Corner. So let's go ahead and get started. And I am using the Cricut Access. I'm using the Insert Cards section. And in the search bar, I'm putting in Christmas cards. And they have a variety of selections. They have a handful if it's free. So they have a monthly fee to access the whole library. And they had 50% off going. So I got 3 months at that 50% trial. I think it's $4.99 was what I'm paying. I think it's the main price is $9.99 at the time of this video. So I'm just gonna zoom in and see if I could get you a clearer picture here. So we're gonna add in here Christmas, and then we're gonna search and see what Christmas designs they have in here. And if you guys like gingers, they have some gingers too in here too as well. So they have like intricate cutout designs, which is pretty cool. That if you don't have like the dies to cut these intricate things out, I mean, the intricate dies that they do is really awesome here. So I'm just gonna, I made a couple cards already, but let's go ahead and select this one with the Christmas tree. And I'm using my own cardstock that I have at hand and my own glimmer paper. So they sell pre-cut cardstocks and then they have their own glimmer paper, but I'm using mine. And so the directions here, so I hit that, it tells you the size 4.25 by 5.5, which my cardstock is in. So I cut it down 5.5 by 8.5, and then score it down 4.25. So I'm going to hit next, and this is how the front is going to look. You could also do the inside of your card, and I did one piece where I did the back of the card actually, and I did a blip of the inside of the card. I'll show you that sample after this. And you could edit it and change the ink colors if you choose to do that. I'm just using, I just had like, it came with the cutting blade and one ink pen, which is in black, and I didn't buy any other accessories to go with this. I just wanted to work with it first and see exactly what accessories I needed before I went ahead and purchased any. Of course, they all send you like coupon codes, 30% off here and there, but I said let me work with it and see. And so far, it's, I don't know if it's a program of my devices. I just seem like I have to upload the Joy to the machine each time. So the Joy, it just functions off of one of your devices, okay? And it's just the light. You see that light that's on? Once you plug it in, that light come on, and everything else you control from your devices. So I'm controlling it with my Android, and I was having a difficult time with doing it with my Apple. So I don't know if my Apple is up to date that it could take this software. So it's giving you the instructions here on how to go ahead and prep for the card. My light is already on, and I'm having connections here with my phone. So far, so good. So I'm just going to see if I could give you a closer look. Get that cleared up a little bit. Next is going to show you how to prep your card on the card mat. So you have a little dust cover that you're going to take off, but make sure you keep it because you're going to use it afterwards. And so this top of the Cricut card thing, the card mat is sticky. So you're going to take your cardstock and push it on either side. And the arrow goes into the machine. All right, so you want to smooth that down so it could stick on that mat. And so you have different sizes. So you want to make sure your cardstock is right up past that blue edge. It's very important that it pass that blue edge. So you're saying stick your card, telling how to prep it there, and you want to push your mat to the track and up to those black wheels, and it's going to go ahead and feed it, analyze the cardstock that you have there, and now it's telling me to insert my pen. So I'm going to go ahead and get the black ink pen that it came with and change out that blade is just by flipping that little blue switch back, taking the cap off of the pen, put it on, flipping the blue cap back, switch back on to keep that in there, and then it's going to analyze that you have the pen in and go ahead and you're going to hit go and then look at the phone. Then it's going to go ahead and draw the design in. So I think it's pretty neat that you could edit and customize some of these. So you could put it on a section too as well, where you could customize your own card. And like it takes a little bit of playing with. And what I've noticed too with the cardstock, I'm using 100-pound weight in cardstock. And I haven't tried the lower weight. I have an 80 weight cardstock. I haven't tried that yet. But to me, I find that I'm not getting a clean cut with the 100 pounds. So I think with the Cricut Joy, it probably uses a less weight cardstock. I haven't played with it enough as yet. So now it's telling me now to switch my pen to the blade. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that out. And again, it's just moving that blue little switch over, popping that out and popping the blade in. That simple. And then you're going to go ahead and hit go on your device. And then it's going to do its thing. So I already drew on there. So now it's going to go ahead and cut out. And for the insert, like I said, I'm going to use my own glimmer paper. As you could see, I have the glimmer paper there cut down. And I cut the glimmer paper down to 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And I'm going to show you how I put those inserts in. But I have so much glimmer paper. You know, I buy discount shopper with Stampin' Up. So I buy a lot of my stuff from Stampin' Up, and I have so many different papers. So this is a good way of me using up my paper. So it's saying that it's complete. I hit unload. It's going to release that mat. I'm going to pull it out. And then here, what you're going to do is take a spatula, and you see how it cut it out, and see how if it gets too close to the edge, what I was telling you about, it could cut through that. So you're going to take your spatula. I have a spatula from my brother Scan and Cut, and if you bend that little mat too, it helps it release those pieces. So I'm going to use a little spatula that I have for my brother's Scan and Cut. Like, you use what you have. You don't have to go to so much expense and buy all their stuff. It does the same thing, right? So you want to take your time and pull that up. So my layers are like separating there. And also with the pieces that's coming out, you could use those pieces or those positive pieces for another card if you choose, but I'm going to go ahead and throw mine out. So you just slowly and carefully remove the backing off of that, and then you scrape up your card, and then when you finish, you want to put your dust mat back on. And don't be surprised if your mat is going to get a little etching on it from the blade. Okay, so don't be surprised when you see those marks on your mat. So put your dust cover back on, and then put your mat up. So I'm just going to take my bone folder and give me a crisper edge there, and I'm going to try to release those because those little intricate pieces are so delicate and easy to tear. So like I said, you could see I really didn't get that clean a cut there. So it'd be nice to see get more colorful pens instead of the black, right? Because that would look how pretty that would look if I had colorful pens instead of that black ink. So I'm just taking my pokey tool and getting those little pieces out. or my piercing tool, I should say, and those pieces to the top edge. You see how close it comes to the top edge, that it could cut right through that edge to the top. So you have to make sure when you place in your cardstock and the mat, it goes a little bit beyond the blue. They have like a stopper that you can't push it up too much beyond that blue edge, but you want to get it up as far as you can so it don't cut through your cardstock. So I just give you a closer look with all the pieces out. And then these are a couple, see this is like a grape. This have an iridescent look to this foil. So like I said, it's cut down by 5¼ by 4 inches, and you're going to take the corners and just stick them in to those edges, and it's just beautiful. And they have foil paper, glimmer paper that they sell pre-cut too as well if you don't have your own cardstock. But if you have your cardstock, hey, why not? So if you guys are new to my channel, you like what you see here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload my latest videos. So it's just, you just have to take your time and work that in so you don't pop through that top edge and break your card, because those pieces are like so thin. And just smooth that down, and you could glue it down to the edge so it could be more secure if you would like. But look how beautiful that looks, and look at that foil, that iridescent look. You could even add sentiments to it too as well. You know, you could add your sentiments on a piece of label and pop those up on some dimensionals. You could add rhinestones if you want, but I'm not sure. I'll leave it as is for the first, you know. And you could even put 7 different colors. You know, you could tape like make the tree, Christmas tree, green, and just stick a piece of green paper right behind the Christmas tree itself. It's so many different things. Look at this little Merry Christmas. I put a little gem to the top of that. I use my red glimmer paper. I stamped Made with Love on there, and I wanted to stamp Made with Love only to the back, but I folded the paper in the wrong and it came in the mid and the side, inside, instead of the back, but that was fine. And look at the sweater that I use. And you could make that so many different colors. You could stick paper in and make the neck different, the arms bit different. And look at this joy. I put like a plaited blue and white to the in that insert, and I add some silver gems to that. So those came out pretty cool. So once you get the software and everything up and running on your device, it's not bad to work with at all. So if you guys like what you see here today, go ahead and smash that like button down below. These are my projects that I created, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is Claudette. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.